Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phantom Doctrine. As before, we have a bunch of intelligence that we need to go through and see if we can make head or tail of. This has of course come in from the last mission, so let's run through this quickly. The Manosphere there and Stealth Smokers. Can we connect these up to anything? Well, Stealth Smokers is over here. The Manosphere is down there. That does actually give us place a claim to Dublin, which gives us even more intel on both the Broadsword file, the complex minutes, and the experimental tech report, and a trait contact for a very big gun. I mean, that's very cool. We are, of course, not going to buy that right away. Let's carry on with the other intel file. So we've got the Broadsword file, which is going to be completed, the experimental tech report, and the complex minutes. Let's start with the complex minutes. In here, we have Crusoe, Lynx Claw, and Bonafide Pope. Let's have a look. I don't see any of those immediately obvious. Okay, next bit. That gives us Sagittarius, Aardwolf, and Crusoe. Well, Crusoe connects up there. That's relatively straightforward. Sagittarius over here, and Aardwolf isn't yet on the board. Let's move that out of the way. I just like when you reload that it moves everything around from where it was. Over here we have Jerry Melendez, Dead Beetle. So Jerry and Dead Beetle connect up there. This section is still completely isolated. This gives us Magus, Wrecking Crew, and Black Swan. Well, Wrecking Crew was down here, Black Swan was a bit further across. And Magus I don't see on the... Oh no, Magus is down here. Well, that's a nice little loop back on itself, isn't it? Not massively helpful. We'll leave the Broadsword file right until the end. Let's move on to the experimental tech report. That gives us High Society and Archbishops. High Society and Archbishops, no dice. For this one, oh geez, we've got loads, we've got 5 of them. So, Lake Tritium. Crossroads. Archbishops, Brown-Eyed Gal, and Stray Cat. That's an unusual one. Okay, so what can we actually do with this? Connect up Archbishops there. Connect up Lake Tritium over here. Stray Cat, Crossroads, and Brown-Eyed Gal, not yet. Mount Cobalt, Decade Pictures, and Brinkmen. We're not getting much from this, are we? Now, as we're getting further in the game, the amount of intel required for these is increasing. So there will be little dead-end loops and stuff that aren't relevant. Let's get this Broadsword file done. Alright, so... it is all over the place at the moment. Let's pull some of these over here. That's that little completely isolated bit. In here we have Munich, we have Lost Cosmonaut, we have Grand Arc, and we have Spindlehawk. So Munich, we may as well collect that up. Spindlehawk, Grand Arc, and Lost Cosmonaut. Nope. Nothing for those. Fenwick Calenti or Coletti. Crossroads. Cover Girl. And where is that last one? Alright, let's go through each in turn. It will be something obvious that I'm just immediately missing. My radio, 1009, next to the basement, was recognised by something. Hand-to-hand combat ensued, during which the enemy agent was incapacitated along with two something security guards. Note, however, focus HQ in Grand Arc. Of course, in Grand Arc. Okay, so Fenwick Coletti up here, Grand Arc there, Crossroads was up the top. So that connects Broadsword to Fenwick Coletti and Aruba Bay to Munich. Both done.
We've been barking up the wrong tree all along. We were looking for a person or a group, but Broadsword is the network. The network itself is coordinating the terrorists.
Sounds like bullshit to me, mate. There's always a human mind behind it.
An advanced algorithm could pick targets and send encrypted messages via the radio network.
Yeah,
interesting.
And who programmed it?
Doesn't matter now, Omicron. Can we triangulate the source of the signal?
We'd need to record it, and we're a little short on intel about the design of the network.
That can be arranged. All agreed? Good.
I love how Deadpan
I
doesn't
can't
wait
look
for
at
an
the
answer.
programmed it. I think it'll do us good.
Do it.
Okay, so we've got more intel. We're going to push straight on with these, just in case we can do anything worthwhile. So we've got Joel, we've got Bath alumni, and we have academians. So Joel will come down here. Bath alumni and academians. Bath alumni was up there. Academians not yet in play. Okay. So, experimental tech report, we've got another couple of bits for here. Design Bureau, Mount Cobalt, and Rockstar. Design Bureau is down there. Nothing for Rockstar yet. Alright, let's have a look in this one. Cuban Diplomat, that's new. The Browns, Treadstone, and Alkaline Flats. Don't know how useful this is going to be. The Browns, Cuban Diplomat, Alkaline Flats, and Treadstone. No, I don't think we've got anything there. Alright, so we're going to have to do more missions and pull apart more intelligence. So, our current objective is to retrieve the Broadsword system information from NATO HQ in Brussels. Yay! Develop the signal triangulation device to locate the Broadsword number station. Right, let's start with that in the workshop. How much money are we going to need for it? Assuming it's actually in this list. I mean, we've got loads of stuff in this list now. Okay, so signal triangulation device we're looking for specifically. Okay, there it is, 2050. 2 more signal analysis job slots, so we're going to need some money for that. We did pick up some stuff that we can sell, so let's get ourselves a spot more money there. Anything else that we want to sell? That not really. We could sell the stim pack. We're not going to need that. Painkillers is an interesting idea, but the general plan is for us not to actually get hit. Let's get rid of the flashbang as well. Plenty of cash. Right, the workshop. Signal triangulation device. Another upgrade is in progress. So as soon as that is done, whereabouts? It's the passport template. 7 hours. Okay, so we've got 7 hours to kill. Let's make sure that we've got people in each of these bits. Yep, that's all going fine. Mephisto, what are we going to do with you? We can interrogate you. And that was the last thing that we had to do there. So we've got a special mission that we could push forwards with here. I'd quite like to get the numbers station on the go, but there's nothing to stop us starting agents off on this. So who do we want to send in? In fact, before we get going on that, let me just check who is our 128 Necron Stuntmen. Good options. Smash is probably the best to actually send in though if we're going to potentially capture anyone. So we want Smash as one, Necro as the other. I think that'll be fine. Get them on the go. We'll carry on making more of these rifle suppressors, selling the old ones. Oh, we have a new secret file from Agent Flagpole. Okay, so this is going to be a special concept with Earth Engines, Soviet Invention Code in Buren. Talent Agency, okay. And over here, it's a person. Navy blue ink. Alright, well, it'd be interesting to see what that actually gets us. Quite a way away from anything useful. Actually, before we carry on, we need to do something with Agent Flagpole. Sorry, Agent Flagpole. You're not actually worth our time anymore, so we're just going to execute you. Dig us a shallow grave, and that'll be fine. Agent Argus has been interrogated, so we have more intel come through. And Portwine as well. Okay, both of them going to be killed in the MK Ultra facility as well. So, execute Argus. Execute Portwine. And let's get back to the intel boards. A lot of intel going on today. Okay, so up here we have Poison Ivy, we have Bonafide Pope, and we have Half Dome. Bonafide Pope was over here. Poison Ivy, I thought I'd seen before, but it's probably on a different screen. Okay, so we'll leave that alone. Ivy League, Sinkajo, Poison Ivy up there, and CC. Ivy League is over here, and that's going to make the connection that we need. Wow, look at that. CIA X branch file, more intel, and experimental tech report, more intel. We'll go for the experimental tech report first because we're getting pretty close to actually finding something worthwhile from this. Geez, I need to drag these across so they're not all over the place. It hurts me when it arranges stuff badly. There we go, that'll be fine. So Stray Cat and Inside Man were the two new ones we had there. Stray Cat just up here. Inside Man, not a thing at the moment. This one, Trouble Kid, Brinkman, Wildfire, and Edgewater. Trouble Kid, nope. Brinkman, Wildfire. Brinkman's over here, that's alright. Wildfire and Edgewater. No, Edgewater up here. Okay, so that's that one ticked off at least. This, Sinkajo, Conquistador, WizKid, and LX09. That's very unhelpful. Right, well there's a link to Escape Artists at least. WizKid and Sea Lion. So at least we can connect that up. We can connect up this and Sea Lion. I don't think that's going to go anywhere either. Sanity check just to make sure I haven't missed any by rushing through. But no, I think we are good for that. Okay, so the CIA X branch file. We have one thing: Rogue Cleric, the Browse, Conquistador, Spindlehawk, and Knight Errant. None of them link into that. So back to the main board. Body engineering, we're still carrying on with Duke. What's going to be the best one to give you next? That blocks cholesterol. Oh yes, because we cleared you out completely, didn't we? Well, we don't have cholesterol for it to block, so this is a good thing to start with. Okay, carrying on with this. This blocks danazol and AMPKX. We do have danazol. Danazol requires DX amp. DX amp blocks Xenoxy and Album. So I don't think we have albumin, and I don't think we have Xenoxy, so this is the next one to go for. Bit more signal analysis. Rubberized floor plate, good for sniper rifles, not so good for the kind of guns that we take in on our stealth missions. Ooh, hello signal analysis, even more intel. This is turning into a very intel heavy run. Okay, Conquistador down there, Constable 1, that was Crossroads there, Constable 1 was down here, and Navy Blue Ink is a no. Lovely Rita and Brown Eyed Gal. Well, Brown Eyed Gal is up here. Lovely Rita isn't on the board. C3 and Big Daddy. So Colossus is the computer company, and Big Daddy was over here. There we go. Escape Artists connects up to Colossus. Tranquilizer darts. Now that's something that sounds fun. I wonder what they'd be loaded into though. Does make you wonder. Oh, for a sniper rifle. Interesting, but not massively helpful. Oh, that goes on pistols? A rubberized floor plate for pistols. Brilliant. I mean, it just makes it take nothing to reload. Anyway, I digress. We got even more intel, so let's push on with this. We're up to 9 out of 17. So, Knight Errant, Press Gang, and Navy Blue Ink. So Navy Blue Ink connects up there. Knight Errant and Press Gang. Knight Errant over here. Nothing for Press Gang yet. Top Chairman, Mercury 8, Sagittarius, and Cooperative. That was lucky. Clicking randomly sometimes works. I don't see any of these connecting yet. So we've got Joel Castaneda and Mercury 8. Mercury 8, as we've seen, connects up there. Joel, you can just come and sit down here, out of the way. Snowcat Provocateur, NASA and Dead Beetle. Wow, NASA's getting involved. Buccaneers and Sagittarius. Sagittarius we saw up here, so let's keep them together. This one is Cloaker, Ammonia, Albion Fields, and Buccaneers. Buccaneers we saw up here, so again, keeping them together. Ammonia, Cloaker, and Albion Fields, nothing for those yet. Astrid Mare and Provocateur. We've still got Kingfish on this one, but nothing to link that in. This one is Deep Ocean Cloaker, which was over there. Design Bureau, which I don't see, and Six Gun, and of course Deep Ocean. So it looks like we've run that out for the moment. Still no connection to Talent Agency, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And we need someone over here. Stuntman, go check that out. In the meantime, we'll carry on making money as we go. A little bit extra never hurt. Okay, Duke, what are we doing with your drugs next? So BMA blocks danazol and AMPK. We do have AMPK. We do have danazol. Let's look at danazol. So danazol blocks FGF. FGF is there. FGF blocks stanol and raloxifene. So let's follow raloxifene. That blocks DHEA, which we do have. That blocks formaldybone, which blocks... Okay, so they block each other. So we'd have to go one direction and not the other. Interesting. Okay, let's move on with TST. That blocks gonorrhelin, which blocks anadrol. Do we have anadrol? No, we don't. So we can move in safely with anadrol. With gonadrelin at the moment, and then move back to TST. Trade contact for gas grenades. Fun! New passport templates are done, so we can start on the signal analysis. So signal triangulation device, that's 2,000 of our money right there. We'll get another rifle suppressor on the go. Sell the old one. You know the drill by now. Okay, Duke, what are we going to give you next in terms of drugs? So TST is one that we can just do straight. That's not going to block anything. Okay, Carrier has given us a new secret file for Operation Mudbath. Grand Arc and... Watershed is the other one. There we go. Didn't take too much to pull it apart. We do need to execute Mephisto though. So sorry, friend, but you're not worth us keeping around. Okay, Duke's drug coma is coming along quite nicely. So BMA blocks danazol and AMPK. Let's follow AMPK first. So that blocks BMA. Okay, requires raloxifene. Raloxifene blocks DHEA. Requires argoxy X, Y. This requires EPO. So EPO blocks THG. THG blocks argoxy and raloxifene. Okay. So we might want to go... It's a tough call. THG looks to be better. But it instantly stops you going further down. So we could go THG and then EPO, but we won't be able to get argoxy. We also won't be able to get raloxifene. Raloxifene only improves sensory. Let's go for THG. You have to make a decision at some point, and there will be an ultimate best route to take for it, but it'll take a long time to actually step through and work out what that's going to be. Let's sell that. This may turn into a purely administrative episode at this rate. Okay, so that was done. What else do we have that's safe? EPO will block THG, but it can't because we've already got it, so we can do this one now without any problems. Alright. Our agent successfully obtained additional information about the project. We had a dossier on the expert who helped develop the system, as well as the technical specifications of the network itself. So we have a new secret file for even more intel. Broadsword's dossier. So this is an organization. What are we going to find? Bone wolves. And we've got some intel on it. Alright. So we've got the ACA, we've got Big Daddy, we've got Maverick. And we've got Trouble Kid, Foxtrot Dancer, and Black Swan. And in here, Brown Eyed Gal, Spanish Armada, Aguirre, and Cobra Jab. Wow, that is quite a selection of stuff that doesn't link up yet. That's okay. More information coming from Paris Informers. We'll start with the CIA X one because that's getting closer. The Browns. I saw that before. There we go. That's down there. Freeloader, Moondog, and Keystone. Keystone we saw, but not on this one. I think that was on the other. Freeloader, Moondog, also not around at the moment. This is Deep Ocean and SB8. Deep Ocean was right here. That hasn't made a connection. Alright. So, Broadsword's dossier. Big Daddy. And Beholder. Okay, so starting to get some connections going. Abaddon, Olympians, Big Orchestra, Cloudstream, and Jet Set. It's funny how you do become used to looking for specific things, although it's not really looking good in terms of connections, so nothing further to go on there. Carry on getting some money going. And the triangulation device is done. Alright, let's pause that. So we've got the number station there, and we've got suspicious activity over here. Right, we'll send Falcon. We'll get some tactical recon going here. Again, Necro and Smash, good to have in the area. Destroy the Broadsword number station. I love it. We'll get Dragoon down there. Duke, 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 what are we going to pump you full of this time? So, cholesterol blocks stanozolidol, which we don't have, and formotrol, which we don't have. So that's an option. Danazol blocks FGF. FGF blocks stanozolidol and broloxifene. So we could start with FGF actually. Okay. Danazol next blocks FGF, which we've already got. Not yet at 2 fire points. We might manage to get there. It's taken long enough going through this. Rifle suppressor, and we will get that sold. How are we doing for cash? 4,600, so we're keeping on top of it. Marlin heard the news about her buddies who went to the last school. They failed miserably, getting killed in a nasty shootout with the police. Marlin admits the ordeal was done for the start. She's grateful for helping her see reason. And that's got loyalty. Oh, that's good for us. Let's Sell that other rifle suppressor. Nearly up to 5,000. Okay, Duke, what are we giving you now? So there's only 3 options available: BMA, Bolesterone, and Formaldybone. This blocks DHEA. This blocks stanozolol and formoterol, which we don't have available anyway. So this is the next one you're getting. Improves your damage threshold, lowers other stuff. This blocks stanozol and AMPK. AMPK requires raloxifene, which we can't get to anyway. So actually we're going to start with BMA. Alright, Frigate has completed training. Another good selection there. Right, Duke. Duke. So, DHEA blocks from Albalone. This blocks DHEA. This requires Bolesterone, blocks FGH, that's fine. Cyclophenyl requires Bolandiol, so that's fine. So let's go this way first. We'll get everything else done first. And then we can decide between those two. Okay. Monitor has been found again. Mersey has been found. We have some work that needs to be done over here. And we are ready for the assault. Unfortunately, we don't actually have enough time to do that today. That's going to have to be next time. But it's been a huge half hour of intel analysis and pumping Duke full of drugs. I do think we will reach the point where we can actually get 2 fire points out of someone, but just not quite yet. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's not always going to be high action in the spy business. That's unfortunately the nature of the game, but I do hope you have enjoyed it anyway. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phantom Doctrine. See you soon.